Afternoon, morning. God, what's the time? Have a look. It's 11:51. Good morning. Come on, Pidge. Get a move on. Nice day. Some dark clouds around. Pigeons are in full song. We'll come out for a walk. Do recording. Done that for a while. This is it's interesting. Look at these cobwebs. Can you see them? Something happens down this road every year. Some sort of caterpillars. Sorry, bit of a side subject. Yeah, some sort of caterpillars, they come and nest and spread along. Make some really interesting, very interesting works of art. It's spooky, actually. I have to show it this year, if it happens again. Anyway, building site's still going ahead. River's low. Very calm. Not a lot of people around. It's Monday. A few dog walkers. That's about it. More than anything. So, this one's a bit difficult. Well, it's not really. Just a bit of an update. I've been really contemplating what I'm doing with CPM's channel, my channel, our channel, on YouTube, TikTok now. And to give people a bit of an insight into me. Jesus. Another car coming. Busy down here today. Just let this pass. It's a lorry by the sounds of it. It is. Doing some building work down the bottom. Lots of coming and going. Excuse me, because while I'm on my walks, always looking out for things. Blue jays, deer, muntjac. Anyway, this blog is about my channel. Me, I'll fit in with it all. You never know where I'll fit in with it all, to be fair. But probably for the last maybe 4 weeks, I've sort of ended up in a situation where I need to really think about what I'm doing. What I want to be a part of, what I don't want to be a part of. And it's really made me sit there and think about what I want to do, what I don't want to do. think that's important, to give yourself time to realise your likes, your dislikes, what you want to do, what you don't want to do. That's what I've done. Originally, when I set up CPM, all I wanted, I just happened to find, through Bitcoin, funny enough, gold and silver. And I thought, oh, this would be cool. Got a studio. Used to do quite a bit of photography. I'm going to try playing around, being creative. And just record my journey. Maybe 3 years ago now, I think. Might be 2. Well, I don't know. It was a while ago now. And I've met and come across quite a few people in my time. Oh yeah.
Morning.
You right?
Yes.
Cool.
Now.
It is. Not sure if it's going to rain though, but I don't think it will. Yeah, I met quite a few people, creators, non-creators. Been on an amazing journey actually. And really observed myself changing on that journey. And I've kind of eked away in my true personality. Spent a lot of time, which I like to do, don't get me wrong, supporting lots of other people. I think that's really healthy. Got very different goals in life to most people. I'm not a young chap anymore. I always laugh when I say that. I feel young, but I'm not. Yeah, I found myself wandering away, which I've enjoyed, don't get me wrong, from my true passion. And I've sort of lost myself a bit, quite rightly so. Again, I've enjoyed every step of it. I've learnt so much about me, I've learnt so much about people, an incredible amount of knowledge on money, gold, silver, YouTube, social media, etc, etc, and all the personalities that get involved in it. We really have a crazy amount of knowledge. Now, obviously moving one of the caravans out of the caravan park, because I'm sure they're not going to leave that there. No, definitely not. Where was I? Yes, so over that period of time, I prided myself on being a support mechanism for people within the community that I've met, spoken to, promoted, left, right and centre. A few things have happened, and it's just made me realise that I truly have forgotten who I am and what I want to do and how I want to do it and how I want to be. And that was highlighted to me a little while ago. Another lorry. Done his delivery. Yeah, that was highlighted to me a little while ago, where I had to make a choice, basically, and the outcome of that choice meant that I had to really rethink about who I am and what I wanted to do. So in a way, that's been a cool thing. A bit upsetting. Hurt my ego a little bit. That's what human is. I think it's so important you stick to who you are and what you want to be, you know. And if opportunity will stop you from doing that, you just have to move on, man. And for me, I don't want to be in places or spaces where I can't be myself. I really don't. So that's been a challenge for me mentally, emotionally, I guess. A lot of people will turn and say, oh, it's just this, it's just that. Well, I think when you put your heart and soul into something and trying to achieve something, and it's taken away from you, not in a nasty way, I get it. You know, it can be a little bit, let me nag type of response, you know. A little bit deeper than that, to be fair. But it's allowed me to sort of really think, okay, as an old friend always said, you've got to paddle your own canoe in your life. You really have. You don't have to. It ain't a bad idea to. So that's what I'm going to start to do. Paddle my own canoe. Be how I want to be. Not told how I can be. Be how I want to be. What does that mean? That means I want to go back to grassroots. My channel originally, I used to be very open with my points of view as I was growing and learning. Very open, actually. Which I've slowly sort of lost over time. And I want to bring that back. I think opinions are key. Talk is key. Being truthful to yourself is key. Not always an easy thing to do. It can be quite hard sometimes. But we have to aim for it. It's important. Very important. I believe anyway. So, couple of people watching this. Get on with it. Be patient, for God's sake, man. So, Whisky Wednesday. Total revamp. Back to where it was many moons ago. I'm looking, and I will be looking over the next few weeks to see if anyone wants to join me on a regular basis. Being real, talking real stuff, talking about silver, gold, money, finance, Bitcoin even, finance in general, dealers, people, true conversation. True conversation. In a very free environment to hold that. A lot of PC correctness going forward. Stuff we're allowed to say, stuff we're not allowed to say. Hell, man, we should be allowed to say what we really want to say, within reason, of course. I would have, and I've never tolerated personally disrespectful, harmful crap talk. So yeah, there are rules. Hey, look, the old plums are ready. The crates are out, ready to pick. It's cool to see. In fact, it looks like a lot of them have been picked. It's been a while since we've seen these, but you can see how beautiful are they. Very nice. Wildlife probably enjoyed it. Look at all those on there. Amazing. That's crazy. Closer look. God, it stinks around here. Wow. Very enjoyable. And they're nice and ripe. They're gorgeous plums. They really are. So yeah, I'm looking for maybe a co-host or two that can come on a regular basis and bring back some real conversation. In a space that we all love, want to be in. So if you want to be a part of that, and you like the idea, regular spot, weekly, bi-weekly, whatever. Whisky Wednesday is going to be every week for me anyway. If you want to be a part of that, you want to have a free opinionated chat about the space that we all love and sometimes don't love it, drop me an email, DM me, let me know. I'm sure there's some of you out there that enjoy that sort of thing. I'm not going to approach anybody. The people that really like this channel will reach out to me if they're interested. Yeah, putting the R back in the reel. Just keep it real, man. So not the landlord of the Whisky Lounge anymore, down in Stacker Social. Really enjoyed that. It did me good. I know I've had some amazing conversations with people that have dropped in there, one-on-one, in groups. Appreciated all of that. I've actually come off of Stacker Social totally now. Just so I can really concentrate on doing the thing. And again, it's been really cool being a part of it. But it's just time for me to move on, as I said in a blog a little while ago. Oh, I'm doing the incline, aren't I? I wonder why it's getting a little bit heavy on the feet. Yeah, you just have to move on. Still got me Way Out There Discord group, which I have a chat room in. If people want to join that, it's fine. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. It's fine. It's not a problem. I'm not asking anyone to do anything. Yeah, it's another part of that journey. We just have to move on. Totally move on. More than anything. See how we get on. And get back to that old CPM. The one I enjoy. I'm really enjoying being creative, banging out lots of little shorts now. There's a reason for that. See if it works. But in those shorts you'll see a piece of me that likes to have a meaningful message attached to everything that I do, because I really do care about this space. Pardon me. Pardon me. I know and appreciate how tough life can be. As a rule, obviously I haven't experienced everyone's experiences, but I know at times it can be tough. We can become very vulnerable during those tough times, open to suggestion, make rash decisions. There's always someone on the other side of that trade wanting your money, wanting to sell you something, wanting to buy your loyalty. fallen into that trap myself. It never sits right with me. Attracting people by giving stuff away, there's nothing wrong with that, obviously. It just isn't me, man. If you've got good content, if you've got a really good thing to do, say, show, I don't know, maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I don't know why you have to attract people. On the pretext of, look how good I am. You know? And if you follow me, like me, subscribe to me, I will give you stuff. I get it as a business. It's around us all the time, man. This off, that off, 10p off, that coupon, half price, third price, pay now. It's always with us. You know, and it's no different in our space. It just doesn't feel right. To me, anyway. And I should be able to say that. I should be able to express that without people taking it the wrong way. Without people taking offence. Bullshit, man. But yeah. I don't know. As I've always said, I ain't perfect and I'm a right dig some of the time. And who knows? I don't know, I haven't got a crystal ball. I suppose I just want people to value what I say. But yeah, maybe clicking like, reviewing it in the first place. It's pretty cool. And maybe subscribing to the channel. I'm not going to buy you. You saw that with my challenge I did recently. I want people to do something for it. That's just me. I'm not saying it's right, wrong or whatever. It's really cool to say it. Just to say it. And express it. I'll expand this more on Whisky Wednesday going forward. I'm really excited about it. Get back to my roots, man. Gold and Silver is a great place. It really is. I think we forget a lot sometimes. That it's all attached to money. And that can be a confusing space. And those conversations, we need to have them. Maybe to help people. This horse might be lost. Hope it don't kick me. Ah, matey, you alright? God. least it's a little horse. That's different. It's not followed me. That's good. I'm safe. Yeah, I'll explain it more. I'm hoping I can get someone else on just to share these conversations with, really. Have them. Have those conversations that we all think about but don't have, because certain spaces don't allow you the opportunity to do that. You know, as long as we're respectful. And I'm interested in all aspects of it all, really. If I'm honest. I mean, anyone that's interested in gold and silver, well, I know this personally from a few people. You know, they're interested in other stuff. We're all trying to improve our future in a very difficult space at the moment. And sometimes we need to hear the stuff that we don't want to hear. It's not all about just being positive all the time. Some of you, me included at times, you know, need a little bit of a realisation kick up the backside. We need to have conversations about, I wonder why this happens, I wonder why that happens. You know, just open conversations. There's no answer. It's not an ego contest to see who can read off a Google AI and take that as gospel and make us look intelligent. It's old school stuff, man. Real old school stuff. You know, it's that old saying, actions speak louder than words. There's loads of words said all the time. Very rarely do I see much action. There's conversations about AI, social media, YouTube, TikTok. And it all reverts back to money most of the time. But yeah, I want to go back there. Get back there. Really. Oh. Through the woods done. Yeah, let me know. It's going to happen anyway. Even if I'm just the only viewer of it all. But yeah, seriously, anyone that fancies coming on permanently on a regular basis as a panelist, whatever you want to call it. If you want a title, have a title. Co-host, host. On the new Whisky Wednesday setup, which isn't ready yet, obviously. Let me know. And have a chat. Bring me what you think. Bring me your vision. I'm not looking for another me. It'd be cool to have a younger person on. Most people are younger than me. I'm 60. But you know what I mean. to challenge me, to challenge my, you know, constructively, and can fathom out better ways of doing things, and but ultimately become this medium of free, dare I say it, free speech. I'm not quite sure there is such a thing anymore, but free conversation anyway. Open conversation within the realms of being respectful. Love ego. But if you've got too big an ego, you can't leave it at the door. When you're into these conversations, I'll have trouble sending it out the door. Don't bother. Don't bother at all. Thank you. That's a bit of a ramble. A ramble. Hope you're loving the characters. It's my little community of toys. This is pretty crazy. But love it. Wow. It's almost like mowing the dirt, that. Hardly any grass around at the moment. We need rain, man. Plenty of rain. Oh. Right. Get through these gates. I think I've hardly stopped this video, which is pretty cool. So there you go. That's me. Just going to give the community a bit of an alternative. Find out who the community is. Build things up slowly. I'm in no rush. Gee whiz, Batman. No rush at all. But yeah, getting back to my creative side. Yeah, there's little messages hidden in all those little stories I do. All the little shorts. Have a bit of fun with it as well. Yeah, some people might find it weird. I don't care. For me, it's a complete shut off from the noise. And if people are entertained by it, then great. If they're not, then great. Doesn't matter. You know, I've realised so much about the commercialisation of all of this. I think we have a tendency to forget to be really creative and bring out our own crazy, stupid, sometimes dickhead personalities. But that's the fun of it. That's what makes the art real in reality. That's what makes it fun. Total fun. Love it. Don't want anyone, this isn't a popularity contest, not for me anyway. I'm good, man. But I like this space and I really don't want to leave it. But I think the only way I can stay is to really be authentically me. And sometimes I might cock up with that. Sometimes I might do pleasing things. Sometimes not, I don't know. I should desperately just try and be real. That's for sure. Tilting this bloody screen weird. I'll get used to this thing one day. One day I will. Anyway, I think that'd do me now. Keep in contact if you want to. Those that don't, that's fine. But yeah, let me know what you think. And if you're really interested, seriously actually, being serious about what I want to do with that, if you're really interested in helping me build that concept on a Whisky Wednesday on a regular basis, get in touch. Share some views. Share some ideas. See if we can make it work. Be good fun. Because yeah, we will have fun too. Trust me. Take good care. See you all soon. God bless. Bye.